number 18, solo song from Deborah Harry, French Kissing in the USA. Do you remember that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Not only do I remember it, but because I am a huge Blondie fan, more so than anybody else. All of her solo stuff. And a friend of mine actually played drums for her in her solo career. And I'm just a massive fan. I have been she came into the studio at 91X at one point late at night with Chris, and the Del Fuegos happened to be there. And I love smashing bands together. So they came in, Del Fuegos had guitars with them, and they played Crawling King Snake live on the air. And it was fucking just absolutely mind blowing. And
You have you got a copy?
Well, here, I'll give you the quick explanation. I had Alison Moyet covering Zeppelin that was done live around the same time. About a year or so later, these were all put on cart. We'd record them, put them on cart. We didn't have digital saves in those days, so we put them on cart. When I left and J-Core came in, J-Core was looking for a 9-minute cart. They see the Alison Moyet cart and they fucking erased her covering Led Zeppelin. I don't know anybody who's still employed by any version of J-Core, but fuck them. And I just would kill them. But we probably had it on recording. But when I left 91X, I couldn't take all that shit with me.
Yeah,
you just can't. It's like legally you can't do it. Yeah. So by the way, I had to do some research because I kept thinking to myself, I know it's a cover. I knew it was a cover back when she put it out. Yeah. Hanging on the Telephone, written by Jack Lee and Peter Case when they were in the Nerves. She does amazing versions of things. But do you know who wrote it?
I know. I was doing the research myself. I had no idea. Chuck Lorre wrote this.
Chuck fucking Lorre wrote it.
Wow.
The man who has had probably more success with those little cards that they used to put up at the end of Big Bang Theory and every other. I mean, I swear to God, when I looked it up, I went, oh yeah, Chuck Lorre. Not his real name. His real name was like Chuck Levine or something. He was not into his heritage, which is to me very unfortunate. But Chuck Lorre, who is probably one of the most funny motherfuckers on the planet, wrote that song. It was covered by this girl whose name I don't remember right now.
Carol Chapman.
Almost the same year. She covered it pretty much close to it, and it was just not a great version. So I don't know how Debbie Harry got it. I don't know if Chuck Lorre was a fan of Blondie. I have no fucking idea. But Chuck Lorre, and you think about it, you think of all the influence that Chuck Lorre's had. To think that he'd actually written a song that became a hit for Debbie Harry, to me, is that's one of those little special nuggets that is hard to fathom. But Holly, how blown away were you? Like, wait a minute, can't be the same Chuck Lorre. That's exactly what I did. I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I fact-checked myself because I didn't believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Chuck Lorre. Think about that for a second. He wrote
Think about that.
He wrote a hit. He wrote a hit for one of the greatest singers on the planet.
Yep. Creator of 2.5 Men.
That's right. 2.5 Men. I know that one.